When I was about 13 years old, I came to visit my sister and she kicked me out about a month later. And from there, I was homeless.
When I was 13, I was planning on joining a gang because I felt that they were the only people that I can actually trust.
I had problems with kids at my school because they were all like, what are you, a he or a she? And at the time I was just like, oh, I'm a he because that's what you want me to be, right?
My parents are sick. My mom has drug abuse and my dad has schizophrenia. They wouldn't be able to get me back anyway because my sister had taken over guardianship.
I was hiding from police officers, running if they pulled me over, being involved with gang-affiliated people, with gangs, with controlled substances.
My brother was like, no, you're a boy, I'm gonna help you because I care about you, so I'm gonna help you be a boy. And then my dad was like, no, you're a boy, you're gonna go get married to a girl. And that was the hardest thing because I feel like nobody really cared.
They didn't know where to go. I stayed in motels, abandoned places, to foster homes, transitional living, on rooftops. I slept in staircases.
In the 7th grade, I wasn't really going to classes. I was ditching, getting there late, and at one point they found a 6-inch blade on me, and the dean actually was about to call the police.
I was definitely sad. I felt lonely. I felt like I wasn't being honest to myself. I felt insecure.
I felt pretty bad, honestly. I was depressed for a while, became a drunk for a little bit, and I ended up in juvenile hall. Well, now that I found Hawk, I've been able to get stability, which was like the #1 thing in my life. I had to go to meetings and I had to be productive, and they wanted to see me doing something.
Through the GRID program, they had this mentorship where every week you would meet up with a mentor. They would become someone important to you because they were like a confidential person, because you could talk to them about anything and then they wouldn't really judge you because they know how it feels like growing up in that type of area.
I definitely knew that I was a girl. I didn't know what I could be called, so when they were like, oh, you're transgender, I was like, that makes sense. I wanted to transition fully, so for me fully transitioning is getting the hormones and potentially in the future maybe surgery if I feel like it.
I'm thankful for my mom and for GRID because I feel like that if my mom would have never found GRID and she would have never found her group, I was just gonna end up either in jail or 6 feet under.
My mom sort of knew what to do, so she researched where she could go to find help for me and where I could start to transition.
I'm a peer advocate. I'm going to college in August. I have my own place. I own a 91 Suzuki Sidekick. I try to drive nicely and, not yell. Hey, LA traffic is crazy, man. That's a positive, okay?
I feel that when I first met Dr. Olsen, I knew I was going to be comfortable with her. And I feel that she's not just my doctor, she's my friend.
It's been an amazing experience for me. I like being able to talk to people and try to change things in the world.
Now that I'm living my truth, it feels so much easier for me to do whatever I want. Well, within my mom's allowance.
I actually want to become someone in life. I don't want to just be the person that lives in the community and just doesn't really do anything. Like, I want to be the person that lives in the community but is a therapist, works with kids, like actually someone you can trust.
If I could change the world, I would have the really, 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 really rich people help the really, 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 really poor people.
I want to make the world feel more confident with themselves. I want people to be able to go out and be like, I'm transgender, I'm gay, I'm bisexual, I'm lesbian. I am myself and I am happy with myself.
I've been through hell and back, and if there's a will, there's a way. If you have legs and you have a voice and you can do it.